guys, welcome back to the YouTube Editor's Perspective Podcast. Alright, we have the usual bunch of people. We got Compbros with DAMBG. We got Proceed.
Back as usual.
And we're also, Tsubasa is returning again for us. And then we have another guest. He's not really in the AMV or the editing world, but pretty much just for the topic, he is the perfect person to have in here. It's Nerd Rage or Kevin. We'll probably be calling him Kevin. Most of us, but yeah. Say hi, dude.
Yeah. Well, thanks for having me on today, guys. I know I was busting Proceed's nuts to get on this for a couple days.
As per usual.
As per usual. Kevin, my Call of Duty is that's the only game that works. All my games are broken. I went and bought an iced tea for my coworker so I could have Gears of War 2. Yeah. All right, Ralph.
Don't talk shit. Get this. Used copy of Gears 2 at fucking GameStop goes for what? $10, $8?
No, about $8.
I fucking instead bought a fucking Arizona iced tea for my coworker, and he's like, "Okay, cool. You want my Gao too?" I'm like, "Yep, sure."
Did he actually give that to you?
No, I have to wait till he comes back into work. He's back in tomorrow, so.
Screw that. I would have spent the $8. Fuck that. Honestly.
Fuck that. $1.
Dude, and you gotta wait 4 days for it. Screw that.
Worth it. Cheaper.
Dude.
All right.
Oh my god. You know what you're paying for with that $8? You're paying for just for the fact that you can have it now. That's what it is.
Shipping and handling.
I can wait. I can wait.
There is no shipping and handling. Some poor bust ass motherfucker went to GameStop said, "I have to get rid of Gears of War 2. I blew it."
No. Who are you kidding? It was more like this. This game is fucking broken. Call me when Gal 3 comes out.
You know what? Actually, that's a good topic. Let's talk about that. Broken. When someone says a game is broken, when someone says that, I think that's just an excuse for that they suck. I can tell you right now. I played Gears 1. I played Gears 2. I'm looking forward to Gears of War 3, and I'll tell you all in all, Gears of War 1. If you're talking about weapons, the weapons in Gears 1 are a little more random, but it's more consistent, a little more realistic, even though it's Gears of War and it's not realistic in general. But the movement is awful. I mean, you're hitting a wall, and you're stuck there for a second. Whereas in Gears of War 2, the shotgun's not a shotgun, we're talking about a sniper rifle.
Yeah, like when I actually first met you guys, when I started playing Gears of War 2 with you guys, and then you're like, get Gears of War 1. I was like, oh, okay. And I got in there, and I felt like it was a completely different game.
It is. And the game is so different to the point where even the lighting is different in the game.
Yeah.
In Gears of War 1, it was a lot darker blues. In Gal 3, and Gal 2, it was just bright colors. Like, all of a sudden, the light came out of fucking Marcus Phoenix's asshole and lit the entire goddamn game. I liked better in Gal 1 when it was darker. Gal 3, they're making a little bit of a mix, a lot more browns, a lot more grays. I like this.
Yes,
yeah.
I agree.
I like it a lot.
But let's see. Look, I just gave you the pros and cons for Gears of War 1, but for Gears of War 2, the weapons are a little more powerful. There's a new element called stopping power. For those of you who don't know, who never played Gears of War, stopping power...
Never will.
Never will, because...
Well, I played it, but I didn't like it.
You didn't like it because you were bad.
No. Because you're black.
Hey, no.
Right on the top of the gun for a reason. What?
Do not say that, because in the MLG community, there is no black kids just about that play Halo, any of the Halo or Starcraft.
Hate Halo 2.
Well, in Halo 2, there's a few.
But Halo, I hate Halo as well, I should say.
Well, I mean, you're just not a shooter fan in general.
Yeah. But in general, Gears of War 3, it was impossible to be on a team with, they were all white people. I had the only all-white person team. No, I can't. Actually, I'm lying to you. Because, look,
whites only.
My first event, I went with an Asian guy, a Canadian guy who's white, and I went with a Spanish dude. My second event, I went with a black kid and then 2 other white dudes. And I mean, I'm not saying it's bad. It just so happens that in Gears of War, it brings in a lot more like ghetto people, and these people are actually ghetto. Okay.
No, it's the truth. He's not being racist, guys. He's not being a dick. He's not being a dick. You don't understand. The MLG community, I've been to these events with him. It brings out the grill wearing, sideways hat, pants sagging. Yo, fam, let's go real talk swag.
That is the
brings
exact
out
type of people that you're gonna find. You get your typical nerd, your typical nerdy kids, and then everybody else who's not nerdy, it looks like a gangster kid. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I got my friends who think they're real, they're hood out here in the suburbs.
I have some of those friends too.
Actually, what? We're veering off subject. Let's get back to the game.
No, it's all right. Don't worry about it. We are fine with wandering off just a little bit for a little bit of time. Don't worry about it.
Right.
We've got an hour to fill, so.
Okay, cool. All right, yeah. So, like I was saying, the pros to Gears 2 are the movement. You can move. The movement's a lot faster. It's a lot more fluent. And you're not dedicated to anything when you're running and whatnot. You can when you roll. Usually, when you're running, you're roadie running. You're supposed to roll every couple of seconds. Sadly, because of the lag, even on LAN. For those of you who don't know, LAN means local area network. Where you connect your Xboxes to a router and you play against each other. There's no lag at all. It beats the hell out of Xbox.
It's direct connection through Xboxes. Yeah.
Yeah, and long story short, when you're running and you jump and you roll, you go back into your run. You actually get a couple more inches, if I could say, of movement. Whereas when you're host, you lose that advantage. You don't move as quick. But when it comes straight down to the guns, the sniper rifle blows. I mean, it's nowhere near. It's
inaccurate as a motherfucker.
It's not inaccurate. This is the thing about the Gears of War 1 sniper rifle is that it's either a one-hit kill or it's a one-hit down but not out. And that's what makes it a power weapon. The torque bow, if it hits you in the pinky toe, you're dead. Okay?
Boom with impact.
Yes. I mean, the only thing that's not that bad is the boom shot and the torque bow. They made the torque bow a lot better in Gears of War 2.
They did. They let you make people's heads explode. I like that part.
Here's the other thing about Gears 2 is that the hit detection, it just sucked. It was awful.
It is. It's horrible.
And I can't tell you how many times I in between this guy's eyes, shooting him, and he goes, what was that? And goes and picks up an ink grenade.
Oh shit, a mosquito! Let me swat that sumbitch away.
That's exactly what it is. So with Gears 3, my hopes are, I already know, it's not hopes, I already know that the hit detection works, I know the guns are balanced, and I'm just all in all excited for a decent game to come out.
Yeah, to tell you the truth, it's a long time coming, because you think about it, the last, 1.5 years, really, we haven't seen anything decent multiplayer shooter-wise. We've just had a lot of just pumped-out Call of Duty games that are overhyped. Black Ops was straight trash. Modern Warfare 2, straight trash.
I liked Borderlands.
Borderlands is an RPG.
It's a shooter.
It's a shooter RPG.
All I said was shooters.
Oh, how about Uncharted 2?
Again, not a shooter.
I count that more as an action game.
Are you serious?
It's an action game.
It's a shooter.
No, it's an action game.
You play the multiplayer, it's a shooter.
Okay, then what are you gonna...
Halo is garbage. All Halo.
That's like calling Assassin's Creed a hack and slash. I mean, honestly.
No, it's not.
Oh, don't
That's what he's saying.
You don't sit around fighting people in the multiplayer. You just try to find them and kill them. Or hide from them.
Yes, I know.
I wouldn't know how to classify that, but it wouldn't be hack and slash.
I'm making a comment on how what you said is absolutely nowhere near what you're fucking trying to say.
What are you saying? You're saying Assassin's Creed is like a hack and slash.
No, I'm saying...
No, he's saying it's like comparing it.
Oh, it's not like saying that. Uncharted 2, 90% of the multiplayer is shooting somebody. It's a shooter.
It's still an adventure game. You're still rolling...
Okay, fine.
It's not a shooter.
For a shooter like Call of Duty, like Halo, Gears of War...
Battlefield.
The campaign and the multiplayer all consist of the first-person shooter or the shooter type thing.
Exactly.
Uncharted, the one player is more of like an action adventure, type of linear gameplay type.
Platformer.
Yeah. That's why I wouldn't, in my mind, consider it a shooter.
Neither would I.
I would consider it the multiplayer shooter.
The
The
multiplayer.
game itself is not.
That's what we're
the
saying.
game
It's
itself
game-
is not.
Multiplayer.
No, but no.
Tsubasa, why? Why? Okay, Tsubasa.
See my icon now?
Yes, his icon. He changed it to. If you were listening to our last podcast where we were discussing bronies a little bit, he just changed his icon to the Disturbed mascot for like 10,000 fists in the air, and all the things behind him are My Little Ponies with their hooves.
That's odd. It's lagging for you. My new picture is now the red soldier from TF2 looking disturbed.
Yeah, looking retarded.
Oh well,
I
but
am
still.
eating his cupcake. Yeah, and 10,000 hooves in the air.
I think let's for getting back on topic what Kevin mentioned earlier with broken gameplay.
Yes. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say. I mean, a lot of times there are bugs. Like there are some major bugs. Like just one that comes to mind for people. I know when Fallout New Vegas came out, I haven't played it, but I know that game was super buggy
Oh,
when it first came out.
When you put a laser scope on a certain pistol,
It was the downloadable one, the 10 weathered 10mm pistol.
Yeah, whatever. You still were walking around with a giant exclamation mark.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people like actually just for quote of like famous internet persona for Rooster Teeth, Gus, I guess the guy who plays Simmons from Red vs. Blue. He mentions on some podcasts and stuff like that. He like would have 5-minute loading times going through a door.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was terrible.
Where it's just like you're.
You would have enemies going through the ground. You would have the vet system. You would try to shoot somebody, and then it would slow down for like 40 seconds with no shooting.
Yeah, I mean,
the reason behind those bugs, though, is because they tried to push the engine way too far.
Yeah.
Without upgrading or updating it. Like they used the Fallout 3 engine for New Vegas, and that shit is years old now.
Yeah.
They fucked their shit up bad. They were lazy with that.
Yeah, that's just like I was saying. Going back to Gears 2, it's like Epic hated people's feet when the game first came out, because when you played multiplayer, your shotgun, unless you were host, your shotgun shot straight into the ground, right at your feet. I mean, it didn't hurt you or nothing, but that was the most annoying bug in the world, because the only way to kill someone was to two-piece them. I mean,
that's buggy gameplay. When I hear broken, the first thing that comes to mind to me is like fighting games, where there's a character that's just super overpowered.
Yeah, like Ryu, and that was what his name was, and friggin' Dead or Alive 2 or 4. Sorry, seriously.
Wrong game, but we get what you mean. That's Street Fighter Ryu's in.
No. There's a
Ryu Hayabusa.
Yeah.
My bad.
I guess it would be Rio or
but yeah, but I mean, yeah, for like all fighting game brokenness, I mean, I defer to BG just because you need to post that video of you playing whatchamacallit.
Hey, that wasn't broken. That was just good.
No. I know that's what I mean. Just like, I mean, just for fighting games, like you just have to watch. We'll post that video in the link dump. Just that's not even fair. This is a video, just him. He's playing Mortal Kombat, the new Mortal Kombat. Someone's playing as Smoke, who like I've seen like as like it's like the tournament staple character, just because he can teleport and do all this stuff like that. And you were Sonya Blade, and you just smack him around like an infant. Like it's just like he'll try to teleport, block, smack, feet, smack, spins, fit. Like I'm like, what the hell? And the guy just gets up and leaves after you like.
That kind of sounds like when I used to bring Dead or Alive over to Ralph's house.
Oh my god!
I used to get like
game.
I got so into the freaking game, I started like repeating lines that what was that character I was playing as?
Oh my god, the brown-haired samurai ninja thing.
Yeah, whatever his name was.
Looking it up now. Give me a second.
Yeah, you find that, but
Dead
yeah, I used to
Alive.
I used to play that character, and when as soon as he finds it, you'll know what character I'm playing as. But I used to get like so cracked out on that shit. Like I'm flipping around and teleporting all over the place. Hayate. Yeah, that whenever encountering people, like if people are like retarded in that game, like how did you do that? How did you block my attack and kill me? Like, well, let's see. If you press start and go to move list, you'll figure it out. I mean, I didn't play the game like crazy, so I was only like a B+, A-. But I mean, I was able to beat just about anyone who played the game just as much as I could. I had a hard time against the nerds who came home, and back in the day when I was in high school, came home, and all they did was play Dead or Alive, and have a girlfriend, and they still hadn't felt the warmth of a woman yet.
Kasumi is amazing. She's all I need. Ah.
Yeah. I mean...
Yes, vibrating controller, what?
Yeah. Wow. But yeah, I mean, God.
Kevin, that was
Damn,
you for a while.
You guys fucked me up right there. I don't know. I just, like, my brain went somewhere else for a moment.
Yeah, we know we're on a vibrating controller and testing that shit out.
Vibrating controller, you said I'm not allowed to play a game.
I'm a smack.
Welcome to our podcast.
Welcome to every call I'm in.
Oh god.
Sexualizing nothing.
That's the one thing I want to bring up too. We're just like, you get those people that just, like, you're in a game, like say you're playing Halo or something, and you grab the sniper rifle. There's that one douchebag that will follow you around the entire map and just be pissed off the entire time. I actually had this dude.
That's me.
And it's kind of you at times, but like, I play with you, so it's cool. You're good with this, and you're good with a sniper rifle. And like, if I'm just in a random match, like, I mean, I don't know those people, so. But this dude, I remember I was playing Reach pretty recently, and I got the sniper rifle. We were on Blood Gulch, and he followed me to the other enemy base. Like, I'm walking, like, zooming in, pretty much to the point he's just like, as I'm zoomed in, he'll hit me, and I just turn, zoom in, he'll hit me. Then I just fired all the bullets. I was just like, now what, bitch? Or just like,
wow.
And there's like certain people too, like, you just say stuff online just to annoy them, just because they're being bitches. Like, I know I always, for people like that, if I have my mic in, they're like, dude, I wanted that, and I'll just start quoting Finding Nemo, the seagulls. I.
Oh yeah, I do remember that. I remember you doing that, like, and then you had me and Ralph doing it too. Whenever I picked up a gun, all right, Ralph, I got sniped. All right, to pick you up, I pick up the gun. Mine. And I run back. I think actually, speaking of sniper rifles, I gotta bring up one thing. Do you guys remember? You guys know what Ralph used to call me when we played Gears of War 1?
No, I'm pretty sure they don't know.
I was like the guardian angel, because I have a habit. I can't.
That wasn't his name.
Oh, I was about to say.
Wait.
No.
What were you talking about?
No, you said like what was your nickname? You had many nicknames, but that was never one of it. Kevin was the ass saver. He was the to pretty much put it simply. Everyone here knows that fucking song
Needle
by
Dick?
the asshole. I forgot what the band is called. How to Save a Life. That song, the Horde,
yeah.
the Horde Sasuke and Naruto song.
Yes.
Yes, that song. Pretty much, if you played that song while he played, you'd actually and recorded, it would probably sync up because almost half the bullets out of his sniper was to save somebody's ass who was pushing like a retard. Namely me, because I'm hyper aggressive in games like Gears of War, especially. I am hyper aggressive. So here's me just unloading shot on my shotgun or my pistol, and all of a sudden I go down. I'm like, fuck, I'm dead. All of a sudden the guy goes to kill me. Boom, his head explodes and he falls to his fucking.
I usually and then you can hear me. You can almost hear me like get all fucked up and stuff, and then like you. I don't know if you could probably like feel the vibrations of me like freaking out and like stomping my feet on the ground. Because
I didn't. It would happen, and I ended up hearing, "How you like that, buddy? Huh? Get the fuck up and kill somebody now." Or some shit like that.
Get the fuck out my level, son!
He'd get hyped up, talk big about himself, and then command me to get up and do better.
Yeah.
Lone knows what I'm talking about. Lone's experienced this.
Yeah,
Yes.
Lone
Yeah.
has. What was my favorite thing? In fact, I wish I could. You guys could see a video of it. But one of the people that we play with, he was a former nut rider of mine. Like, lick my nuts clean.
What?
He rode his disco stick, to put it in terms.
Yeah. Pretty much, like, one time we were playing on canals, and so he was down. I forgot what downed him. So some dumb bitch throws an ink grenade at him. What happens when he goes to throw the ink grenade? He got his face rocked. I run over and I picked him up. He later on I found out put a video up with that How to Save a Life song. It's me grabbing this kid's face off. Actually, Lone, I played with you. And do you remember that quad I got with the sniper rifle?
Yes, where you just got 4 kills and headshots in a row, and then they just quit.
Yep.
I still remember there was this match. Like, if I get either one of two things. One, if I just start doing really good in a game like Gears or that, or I get drunk while playing a game like Gears, I start talking like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yes.
You do that so. Who the hell are you kidding?
Yeah, just like. There's one point, me and Kevin are playing, it's team doubles in Gears of War 2.
Yeah.
We're playing on Jacinto. And the one round, we spawn in the middle of the middle of the map. We kill everyone. Like, everyone just comes towards us, it's like, dead, 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 blam, blam, body parts everywhere. And so I just start screaming, like, just complete Arnold rage, and then I think that's, like, one of the few times if I just get, like, that into the game, I just start shit talking. I went actually out into like public chat and started like telling people to get the chopper.
Yeah. Lone has incentive to do good. He's like a 6-year-old in Gears of War. Like if he does better than I do, I tell him I give him $1. So I think
right now.
Hold on. Don't tell him how much. 3 years of us playing with Lone, okay? Since the games dropped, maybe before that, we've all been playing together. Lone, tell him how much money you owe me.
No, you owe me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, because if you owed me money, you wouldn't be able to pay for your school.
Oh, that's so bad.
That's pretty much it, but yeah, he owes me $13.
Yeah,
3 years of play. And he only owes him $13.
In my defense, I don't play this game professionally.
Right now. Lone, when we started playing with him, was ass terrible. I'm talking about this kid was bottom of the barrel. We were playing with him out of mercy, and it was horrible. It was like playing with somebody who couldn't see the screen. It was a nightmare.
Look, it was like playing with Ray Charles, alright? Ray Charles...
that's bad.
Alright, Ray Charles is smiling because he doesn't know how bad he is at the game.
It's so bad.
So, yeah.
I want to high five you, good sir. That was horrible yet awesome at the same time.
Internet high five. Alright.
That hurt.
But no, Lone learned how to play. I took him into once in a while when I was Lone and Ralph or Proceed were bored. We would I'd do a scrimmage, right? And we'd play against some people who actually took the game halfway seriously. And you need to stop posting this pony shit.
Ignore the Skype conversation, people. Ignore the Skype conversation.
I have nothing to contribute, so me and Tsubasa are just going back and forth.
See,
Ignore me!
I did start. I put the fucking bronies up first, and then everyone else started.
This is from our last conversation. We brought this shit up.
Yeah. Although I wasn't there. Now I had to Google bronies, and you fucked me up.
But I do feel bad because me, Lone, and Kevin here are kind of dominating the entire conversation. Leaving our good friends from Detroit. You don't play any shooters.
Well, no, we'll move on.
Most shooters suck. What can I say?
And our Canadian buddy with the retard. So, all right, you two. Since the Compbros here don't like playing shooters, ladies and gentlemen, because they're better than that. Let's hear what they like to play.
Hold on a second. If they're from Detroit, if we just turn the screen sideways, they should.
Shooter. Real life.
Fucking love you.
We live it.
Yo, okay. One more note before we go into their genres of games. I was playing airsoft with some friends about 3 weeks ago. Airsoft is like paintball, just with plastic BBs. For those of you who don't know.
Yeah.
And I figured out that if I shot my gas pistol sideways, and actually made believe I was angry and moved my arm in a punching motion as I shot it, the BBs traveled faster. In fact, they traveled so fast they would bounce off the fence I was shooting into, and they came back and hit my friend in the face a couple times.
Oh my god, that is beautiful. That is beautiful.
That's just so you all know that the kill shot with anger, it works.
Black people got it right.
We win again.
All right.
Okay. I'm gonna not insert racist jokes here.
We're not.
Do it!
No,
We're black and we say it's cool.
Alright,
fine.
you're black and you say it's cool. Okay, you said you win again. When the fuck did you ever win before this?
That's exactly what affirmative action.
No, let me get that question out there again. When the fuck did you win before this?
Barack Obama.
Okay, I'm even bring up again. When did you win before this?
Step forward and 2 steps back.
Obama. That's not a victory. That's a curse. That's a hate.
All right. It's trying to leave
Man is a
politics.
fight.
It's trying to leave politics out of
really out
this.
of context. I'm the wrong guy to have in here with black jokes.
No,
I'm kind of the wrong guy as well, because I make a lot of my friends.
They allow it. They want
You lied to me, Proceed.
Fine. You know what? Let's real quick before we go into their games. I really just want to say, do you guys know why Ray Charles always smiles?
I'm not liking the direction in which this is going.
Ray Charles didn't know he was black.
Oh, God.
I know a lot of really horrible ones that'll get me hanged.
guys, let's leave. We'll make that its own podcast.
All right.
Jokes 101.
If you want to hear that, leave it in the comments. We'll just say
Yeah,
that.
do that.
I want to hear
And listen,
racist
guys.
jokes from an Italian, a black, a Canadian, an American, and
Polish.
a motherfucker who's from
Detroit. Wait, I'm sorry. it's not-
Michigan
it's not-
who loves LeBron James. Let's hear that one.
That's Ohio, but okay.
Whatever,
What
Cleveland.
Just so the rest of you guys know, I have white jokes too. It's not just for black people, and I got one for everybody. So you just tell me what you want
He's
to
just
hear.
he's an all-round.
Eventually,
He has such racial diversity when it comes to jokes.
Yes.
All right, so I mean,
All right.
Compbros, you guys, for the most part, fighters. I know you guys are big fighter games.
No, only me, BG. Only I am into fighters. He hates them.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
I'm not.
So what the fuck does DA play then, besides Princess Tutu for the DS?
Actually, it's K-On! Hōkago Live for the PSP.
bro fist. Right now. Bro fist.
Yo,
Alright.
what do you play, DA? Come on.
I was actually serious about that.
You're a big Kingdom Hearts fan, I know.
Yes, huge.
Yes, okay, finally. Something I can agree on this man with.
You agree on men?
Damn it. You would pick that up, you asshole. Fuck that
All
up.
right. But no. I haven't really dwelled into the world of Kingdom Hearts. Ralph
It's
is
terrible.
very big on.
I've
It is
tried
terrible.
so hard to get him to play, but this man Kevin is not on PlayStation 2, so he has no real capability to play it.
It's terrible. I would not recommend it. Don't play it.
I will never own anything that's made by the Japanese.
Christ.
And how do you explain playing the Wii on that video?
and
I-
PS3, it's called a PS3. It's a
I said I will not own. I do
Okay.
not own that way.
That's true.
Look,
He has never
the most
won
Asian-
before.
The most Asian thing I have in here is this flag in my room that's made in China.
It's probably an American flag.
It is.
Oh God.
All right,
Hold
so let's hear what you guys.
I mean, BG, you play. Have you competed for like Mortal Kombat or anything like that?
That was the first tournament I ever competed in.
Okay.
The local tournament around here, it's kind of far away from me, and I don't really feel like going there.
Ah.
It's like in Ann Arbor, and I'd have to. It's like an hour car ride, and I don't feel like doing that. But yeah, fighters for me is my main thing. Marvel, which I kind of hate. Street Fighter. I do like shooters. Don't. Borderlands. I love Borderlands.
Borderlands is awesome. The second game looks amazing.
Oh, Ralph,
Yeah.
you used to talk so much shit about
No,
Borderlands. You're invalid now.
I don't like the first game on different points. I like the system. I like the game, just the way the game is set up. I just can't play it. Like, the way you play the game is, I just can't do it. The second game, they're fixing what I didn't like about the first.
We'll see.
I always liked the guns. I always liked the stats. I never had a problem with the character play. I just always had a problem with the way that game was set up.
Okay.
And of course, the game I love, which everybody bags on me for, is Heavy Rain.
What are you talking about? Heavy Rain was a great game.
There you go.
Son!
Aren't y'all two and blow each other?
I'm not gonna lie, alright? That's like I've only played like 3 PlayStation 3 games. One of them was Heavy Rain, and I played Resistance, and I played Metal Gear Solid 4.
I really did.
I like Resistance because
amazing.
I liked Resistance because there's an American man taking down aliens. So
I told you this man bleeds red, white, and blue. Damn it, tell him your birthday.
4th of July, you son of a bitch.
Those fireworks are for me.
I came out with a bang, bitch.
Oh, Sam.
So
What was
yeah.
the third game? I didn't hear the third game, Kevin.
Resistance, Metal Gear Solid 4,
Okay.
and
Great
I played
game.
Heavy Rain. Heavy Rain I played actually not last summer, but the summer before. And I gotta really agree with you, Compbros, that game was.
Heavy Rain is
Was-
spectacular.
Have you guys ever seen the Mega 64 video parodying that?
Yes, I did.
No, I didn't watch it.
Yeah,
God,
I did.
I'll just show you that, Kevin. It is freaking hilarious. It's just like the guy, like the one dude who's like impersonating the dad. He's just
Stop hating Tsubasa.
he's just in the middle of he's just in the middle of this mall, just going, Jason, Jason. There's people like, are you okay, sir? I need to find Jason. And then like they point.
Heavy Rain is the perfect example of a game I like, which is I usually like story over like shooters or gameplay.
Oh, as do I.
All right.
Like Gears of War.
No. First off, the Gears of War story is good.
Bull.
Fuck you. You think Kingdom Hearts is bad.
Yeah, it is.
Go
it's
fuck
Disney,
yourself.
It's Disney characters and world thrown into this mishmash of a plot.
It works.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, have you played the games?
I did.
Internet fight.
Kingdom Hearts, okay,
that's-
it's not a hardcore, fantasy RPG, story game that everybody loves. It's a game you play and you just enjoy because A, it's got the Disney characters, B, it's got the Final Fantasy characters, and C, it's got originality to it. It's a fusion of childhood. It's a fusion of childhood, your teenage years, and just your fantasy shit flowed into one. It's just something you should sit back and enjoy for what it is.
Is that why you like it?
I love the game because of that.
Yeah.
It's
Correct.
childhood, teenage years, and then just like, all the good fantasy shit. Rolled
It is
up.
so-
Also, it's good gameplay.
It is good gameplay. It's like the best.
Heck, GU's gameplay is so much better.
What is?
Dot Hat GU.
Ah, my friendly man. There it is. In agreement. Oh God, GU.
With that whole
I am the resident dot hack fanboy.
You just gave him a nerdgasm.
Fuck. I don't give a fuck. I love dot hack. The first 4 IMOC, Infection, Mutation, Outbreak, and Quarantine, followed by the next 3 Rebirth, Reminiscence, and Redemption. I swear to God, the best 7 games I have ever fucking played.
Sorry about that, fellas. If you can hear that.
No, it was very low. But
We've
still,
had a phone call every podcast. So
yeah,
it's
the
cool.
best
Sometimes
7 games I have ever played. Because, I mean, the first 4 was spectacular for as old as it was. It was a great PS2 game. And then when they announced GU, I was in high school, and I was on the school library every day checking for updates.
And
When
looking at Haseo porn.
When I'm gonna for that because I don't even think that exists. I never looked it up. Don't even plan to. I don't really care to. But I remember when E3 finally rolled around and they announced the release date. I pretty much just bugged the fuck out. And to this day, I play that game over and over again. I don't know how about you. How many times did you play that?
I played through the GU series several times. I played the first 4 like twice each.
Yeah, so have I. I pretty much the same exact thing as me. The first 4, it seems like it's a bit longer.
Yeah.
I mean, granted it's a 3-game series, it's a 4-game series, but I think that GU was a bit longer story-wise. Just they didn't have as much side missions as the first 4.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, because, oh my god, the first 4 was just beautiful, and the second 3 was just such an intense story. Like, I loved it. I absolutely, just love it. That is my favorite game series of all time, and Kingdom Hearts comes as a close second.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, for Proceed, that kind of rant, for me, that's Zelda. Every Zelda...
Zelda is so up and down for me.
That's what got me, really into gaming. For me, just... The first games I ever played were actually Sonic the Hedgehog, but that's also, the older games.
Oh, Sonic, yes.
Newer ones, But, although I'm looking forward to Generations, but,
Oh yeah, Generations looks good.
But,
I gotta mute.
What?
Nothing.
Don't tell me you looked at that pic.
Bravery. This man has it.
Yo, I'm not even gonna click. I'm not clicking it. I'm not clicking it.
Yo,
I went to click
fuck
it.
this, dude. Yo, who here, who has played Resident Evil 4?
Right here.
These people look like those zombies.
The zombies from Resident Evil 5.
Love me, chicken.
Yeah.
I love this picture.
Yo,
I
that
love
guy
this picture.
Oh, God.
Alright. We need to get back on subject, because that
Alright.
got me bad.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I was saying Zelda, that's the game that, literally got into gaming. I was given, when I was, 11, Ocarina of Time. My one cousin gave that and the guidebook to me just for free, because he had beaten it already. And, literally, I have replayed that game too many times to count. That game is just...
It is a masterpiece.
I'm pretty soon, I think I just got my paycheck. I'm going to get a 3DS and the remake for the 3DS. Pretty soon. But yeah, all the Zelda games that have come out, I have loved.
I have to say, I never really could get into Zelda. I mean...
You suck. Get out.
No. It's not that. It's just that... when I got to play it, I got to play it, oh, hold on. Someone's echoing. I don't know if I'm... No.
Alright, it's Compbros. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Yeah, my friend, I had an N64 for a little bit. He let me borrow it, and I tried playing Zelda. It's just, the only reason why I couldn't get into it, and I know I was playing, the story was good. It was actually it was it's like one of those games where you wish, it's exactly what you wish games now, how they were. Because it was long, you actually, you had to think a little bit, and it was fun.
There's these little things that are annoying but charming at the same time. It's just one of those nostalgia things you'll look back to. Just Water Temple. Fucking Iron Boots.
Oh my god, the water.
Yeah. So, I just did not have the patience to... I got to the Water Temple, I'm like, fuck, I said, fuck this. I heard stories about the damn Water Temple. I said, screw this. I would rather drown in my own bathtub than go to the water
Put
temple.
on the Iron Boots. That's the one thing the 3DS version simplified. All you do is press the button. You don't have to pause anymore. I'm so excited about that. But I replayed this because it was freshman year. Was the last time I replayed it of college. I'm a junior now, starting junior year. But it's about a year and a half ago. And I've beaten Zelda many, but I never kicked its ass. Got everything you could do. So I just made it firm, all right, you know what? I'm going to do it. And there's a lot of, you go back to, Zelda, some of the old Zeldas, there's a lot of collectibles and stuff in that, all the gold Skulltulas, the pieces of heart, and stuff like that.
My God,
and I was using this video walkthrough for these gold Skulltulas. After I, beaten the game, I had, went around and getting these things. And it's I'm getting towards the end of the videos, There's 100 of them. I get to the end of the last video. I have 99.
Ugh.
I'm just no!
Backtracking.
I gave up after that point because I'm where the hell could the last one be? No!
Oh, something similar happened to that with DA, with Donkey Kong 64.
Oh, God.
He had all 199 bananas, and he was going for the 200th. When our cousin came, and they were like, hey, can we borrow this game? And it was one of our brother's games.
No.
And he was like, sure, yeah, you could borrow it. We never saw that cousin again. And he has never played that game since.
Oh, God.
Damn.
I replayed that recently. That's a great game.
It really is.
That's actually a nice topic. What is, like, your guys' staple classic game from, like, back in the day, like N64?
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
That was
Pokemon.
fucking quick.
I'm not
N64?
I'm not gonna lie. For me, PlayStation 1, I've played, I don't know if any of you guys ever played Oddworld.
Oh, yes, that was good.
Oh my god. I wish I had I wish my PlayStation 1 would friggin' work. And I wish that I have a working PlayStation 1. It's just that once I get up to the Scarab Temple, for you guys who don't know in here, you're in Oddworld, your character is Abe, your race is you're Mudakin, you're under slavery by these guys, these big guys, they're Gluckins, which you can already see they're gluttons, they want money and they don't care how it comes about. Long story short, there's 2 temples you have to go through till you get like this big ass power. And after I get past the first temple, which is a pain in the ass, when I go to start the second temple, it freezes every time.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
There's a glitch like that in, if you play the Xbox version of Knights of the Old Republic, the first one, for the Xbox, if you play it on the Xbox 360, every time you go into Tatooine, the game freezes.
It's awful.
And
That's the same with the orange box.
I had bought it from GameStop. Like, they had an older copy. I was like, oh, man, I would feel like playing this again. I, like, went through, like, a BioWare thing where I went through, like, those and, like, I played, like, Mass Effect 2 again or something. But, like, I got to this point, like, I had put a good week of gameplay into this because of, like, a school and that and stuff like that. And I just get to this point and I just keeps freezing. And I'm just like, no, that's a week of my life gone. No.
Time now. There's finally time.
Well, like, I looked online, it's just like there's no fix, so I ended up getting it for PC, which was a great decision.
Buy it again.
Yeah.
That was the whole point. My classic game is between this game and Resident Evil 2. I'm going to go with the other.
I used to just play Resident Evil 2 I would play it and beat it in like a day or two when I was like 11.
I would try so hard to get those secret characters in the Infinite Grenade Launcher, where you had to get an A, like double plus or something in the game.
Mercenaries,
you could game under like 3 hours, no saving and no dying.
Oh God, those medals are annoying.
It was so hard, and I never did it. But Resident Evil 2 was one, but the main one was Legend of Dragoon, which to me is like my all-time favorite game of all time.
That's a RPG, right? GRPG.
Yep.
Yeah, it is.
Turn-based RPG, which I love. I don't understand the hate that turn-based RPGs get.
It's a lot of people don't like the slowness of it, and they feel it's too
But then they play real-time strategy games.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, I think just with like that, like the real-time strategy games, they're slow, but there's still like a constant, like you're building up resources, stuff like that. I mean, it's more or less just, with a lot of the newer RPGs that have come out, like for example, like a combat system like the Tales series.
Starcraft?
Oh yeah, Tales of Vesperia was spectacular.
But like, it's like, you know, almost puts an action game into an RPG.
Yeah.
Like the combat-wise. When people get used to that and they go to, like, a Final Fantasy VII, where there's just like, oh, this is so slow!
Final Fantasy VII, just to let y'all know. I hated it.
I know. You're probably going to get a lot of hate people like, what the f-?
Why do you hate Cloud? He's just misunderstood.
That game was so terrible. It was boring.
I hope Sephiroth summons a meteor to fucking get it to blow your head off, asshole.
Well, yeah.
Lol, lightning's Cloud with a vagina. What?
People like that. People like that action RPG stuff, but I have to say, of the current gen, my favorite RPG was Lost Odyssey, which is again a turn-based RPG.
That was a good game.
And it was a very good game.
thing is, I always meant to play it. What was it? Lost Odyssey and what was the other game I was wanting to
Infinite
play?
Undiscovery? I think that's an Xbox.
That was it. I
never played it, and it's because of DA that I didn't play it. Because he beat it, and I was just like, I don't even.
I was thinking about playing it, but I never got. I didn't have the money for it at the time, so I just kind of lost track of it.
Yeah.
But like my favorite old school game is. It's kind of hard for me to say that because when I had the N64, I got it for Christmas, and I only got one game for it. I only had Ocarina of Time.
Woo!
I got that game with it, and back when I first got it, was when it was brand new. I got up to the tree, just the giant tree, and I quit. I couldn't do it.
Well, that's the beginning. What are you doing?
I quit. When I was younger, I was insanely fucking ADD.
Sucky.
If it took me more than 3 seconds to figure out, it was too much effort, and I fucking bugged the fuck out, so I couldn't do it. So, I mean, I really didn't play video games, because I had the PS1, but I only had, again, 2 games. I had some stupid boxing game, which I never played, and I had, oh my god, what the fuck did I have for the PS1? I don't even remember. It was some shitty game. I mean, my first real, since I started actually playing video games was when I got my PS2, and I started playing the shit out of the Dragon Ball Z fighting games, Dot Hack, Kingdom Hearts. I mean, that was when I started playing games, really. But it was around that time, though, I'm going to admit this, it was around that time I went back and I started playing Zelda again, because I was bored out of my fucking mind. So I threw in Ocarina of Time, and I started playing it, and I was like, wait, this is fucking simple. Why didn't I get this 5 years ago? Light stick on fire, swoop the fucking... This is fucking stupidly simple. Why couldn't I remember because back when I was young and I started to figure that out, I just kept trying to cut through it, trying to throw shit at it. Like, this is bullshit, it's not working, this is fucking worthless. Fuck this game. So I fucking rage quit on that game. Original rage quit, man. OG rage quit. And fucking, I couldn't take it, but I went back to play it. I was like, this is fucking stupidly simple. And I ran through the game in like 2 days. I was highly addicted to it. It was summer. I just didn't sleep. I played it through.
Oh, yeah.
I fucking killed it.
By extension, for some reason, I mean, I think for Ocarina of Time, that game will always be the top one for me, for at least Zelda-wise, too, just because that's the first game that got me into gaming. That's how I got introduced into Zelda, and then, for other reasons that I won't get into, sentimental family ones, but Majora's Mask is, a millimeter under that.
I never played Majora's Mask.
I never played Majora's Mask. Again, I only have 2 real 64 games. Oh, I remember. It wasn't a shitty game. I had Ocarina of Time and Smash Brothers.
Smash!
It wasn't a shitty game. I forgot what it was. I love Smash Brothers. I was a monster with Pikachu.
It's all about the Luigi.
I never lost. Never lost Pikachu.
What are you saying, Tsubasa?
I was saying, played GoldenEye for the 60.
Oh, yeah, why don't you? Yeah!
My friend owned GoldenEye. If I wanted to play it, I went to his house.
Okay, because that was the staple 64 game.
That was the OG multiplayer game.
That's back where FPS was shit.
I mean, buy it. I can never.
Yeah, oh my god. Oh, GoldenEye, just hours of friends over split screening.
An actual HP bar, not low military, 2 shots, you're dead,
Red screen and
I love the throwing knives. You just had the 2 knives and you're just throw.
Where's your god now?
Where's your god now? Big head mode, paintball mode. Come on.
I would always go with the cheats and stuff like that the runway level and just have big head mode, slow motion death, and then double grenade launchers and just laugh. It's people, and they're just ground.
Put on turbo mode, you run around them like a motherfucker.
All right. I got a quick one. We talked about Kevin's obvious next gen favorite game to come out.
Yeah.
How about the rest of you guys? What's the game you guys are most looking forward to come out now?
Borderlands 2.
Obviously. What else? Anybody else?
Arkham City.
What?
Arkham City.
That game is going to be amazing. What about you, Lone?
There's a lot.
Name
I mean,
one.
Skyward Sword is definite just because I'm a Zelda fan, but besides that, probably Revelations, Assassin's Creed.
You know, that's the thing with me. Right now, my two most anticipated games are Gal 3 and Revelations. It's tied. I don't have one. I can't say one. Assassin's Creed, to me, is like... It's the Xbox version of what Dot Hack was to my PS2. Like, the Dot Hack, I'd sit there and play the game over and over and love every second of it. Assassin's Creed is the same thing. I sit there and I play the campaign for 1 and 2 in Brotherhood over and over.
Multiplayer was amazing. That's probably one of the funnest multiplayer.
The multiplayer on Brotherhood was stunning.
Still have not played it.
Buggy. But it was buggy as fuck.
It was, I mean, yeah, they're probably going to do a lot of fixes for...
They didn't know. I've already seen it. I've seen a lot of the multiplayer from the live streams, from the videos, from the cons, the events lately, and they've smoothed almost everything out.
Good. I mean, just...
like, when I see trip mines being placed down and motherfuckers just being detonated under it, I was like, yes.
Like, I remember at one point, because like I zipped through those ranks pretty quickly. I think 40 was the highest rank, and I got to around
50.
like the lower 30s.
50.
50? Okay, so I was like around like the 30s, mid 30s, going to the 40s. But I remember I was at a friend's house and he had it, and just like I was bored, so I'm like, "Do you mind if I play multiplayer on this?" He's like, "Yeah, I haven't really played at all." So I was like, "Oh, this should be fun." So I like literally, I mean, it'd be like Kevin playing with 1 ranks in Gears.
Yeah, that would be rage.
I mean, like, I got to 46, but then people stopped playing the game. I couldn't find the game. Like, I know it takes 8 years to find a game, and that was the biggest problem with the multiplayer. It took
Wait, what are we talking about? Assassin's Creed?
Yeah, brother.
Oh, yeah, well, let me tell you what's stupid. If I know some asshole, like, in reality, if I'm watching the same guy follow me, I see some dude on the roof, what the hell are you doing on the roof, dude? Like, let me tell you, if you're gonna jump down on me and I'm next to a fence, I'm gonna rip a piece of fence post out and I'm gonna poke it up into the air and let your stupid ass jump on it. Like, I just disagree with the multiplayer is fun when you're the one killing people, but when you're the one who has to run, it's really stupid.
I think put it out there. Kevin played the game before they introduced the newer mode it was all against all. There was no hunted or...
I don't care about the all against all of you. I don't find fun either, because I like playing team games. I like playing with my friends.
No, I'm talking team-based. It was just team against team of Hunter. And it worked very well. You can ask Malone. Malone's played with me a few times.
Yeah.
It's very fun, actually. But I agree. Like, when you played Wanted, well, not even Wanted, Alliance, when it was your team against another team, and one team hunted, another team had to defend, it was almost impossible to actually defend consistently because it was just bullshit.
Yeah.
One guy has Templar vision, and that's it. You're all fucked.
No, Charge is worse.
Charge is, oh my
God. Hey, I got a question.
Yeah.
Is there a game you ever rage quit on?
Oh, what game don't I rage quit on?
I mean, like, seriously, I'm never touching this game again.
Call of Duty 2 and Black Ops.
Well, see, that's
Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops.
Okay, I really disagree with how Ralph is about Black Ops. I think Black Ops is a lot better than Call of Duty.
I sit there playing it. I go 25 on like 3. And
you don't. No, you don't. You get raped.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
When I'm actually playing to try, yeah, I do. I mean, it's like I'm sitting there. Okay, cool. Let me do this. I'm still getting kills. I'm watching everything around. Like, this game's fucking ass.
No.
It's terrible.
You would get the dick and say how bad this game is.
Not once have I ever. Even when I'm losing, yeah, I complain a little bit about the game being shit. But even when I'm winning, I complain about the game being shit. Win or lose, I still like the game.
No.
I think
it's highly entertaining.
I think the last good Call of Duty game was Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the original.
That was like the only of the next gen.
That game is the reason we have all these Horde Call of Duty like shooters.
Yes, it is.
Because it was that good, and it's still that good. I go back and play it, The only reason it's hard to play that game really is because of that game everyone is on as a modder. Everybody has that infection bullshit. Everybody mods. I mean, I can't stand going to a game after I just went like a fucking 35-6 kill, destruction spree, and all of a sudden I'm zooming on the map with infinite fucking ammo, and people just lobbing fucking RPGs and noob tubes everywhere. It's like, what the fuck am I playing this game for?
Yeah, what's funny is me and Ralph and another friend of ours, we play Call of Duty 4 and we do this thing with shotguns, and we just run around with shotguns and smoke grenades, and we absolutely destroy everybody. And that's what makes the game is fun, because shotguns actually can play a role in that game, whereas you run around with a shotgun in Modern Warfare 2, there's no chance, because that game is a lot more, everybody's a lot more careful, and they play with a lot more, everyone plays from a distance a lot more. Yeah. Black Ops, I still like, because the shotgun's is not useless. None of the guns are useless in that game.
Yes, it is.
All the guns are good. No. See, that's what I'm saying. Ralph, I have almost a 2.0 kill death ratio, and I don't even play the game religiously. Alright, I use all the guns. I don't run around with the FAMAS like a lot of kids like to in that game.
Once you have a commando, that's it.
No, not true. That gun blows. I don't even use it.
That gun is like...
It is not that good. No, it is not that good at all. The best guns in that game are the AK-74 and the FAMAS. Okay, that gun is nothing special.
It's Call of Duty... Wow, I just messed that up. This podcast brought to you by Call of Duty Black Ops. Maybe we'll get paid for that
sorry,
one.
I still believe we spent more time on Gears of War 3 in the beginning than anything.
No,
this podcast brought to you by Epic Games, inspired fan, Kevin Kiefer.
Yeah.
AKA Rage.
What's funny is I'm actually... Nick just posted a Gears of War 3 gameplay, and I'm in it. I only watch his gameplay if I play it and it lasts.
Yeah, I know.
I don't give a shit what he does.
But, I can't think of just going back to the thing, I can't think of something I've, really rage quit on. What about DA and BG, what about you guys?
Recently, Catherine.
Oh, God.
I'm going to be playing that, so we're gonna...
Oh, my God, I got to, the 5th day. I tried to pick it up recently, and I almost threw the controller through the screen.
I've heard that game's really, really hard.
It is hard as crap, and I don't want to look up, how to do it, and I don't want to lower the level. But it's hard.
DA?
None really. The only thing I can think of off the top of my head is the hardest difficulty on Bayonetta. I couldn't get past the first stage, which was disappointing. That's it. I don't like. You guys are the gamers.
Tsubasa?
Oh, wait. I'm going to go back. The first Xbox 360 game I ever actually just raged out on and couldn't play was Devil May Cry 4.
That game is terrible.
I couldn't do it. I'm a huge Devil May Cry fan. I started with 3, then I played 1 and 2 because my buddy Brett loved the series. Told me the second game was shit. Told me the first game was decent. I played them. I loved them. I loved the game series. The first game was decent. The second game was shit. But the third game, Devil May Cry 3, is still my favorite game of all time for the PlayStation. So when they announced Devil May Cry 4, I was like, oh shit, awesome. And then I found out it was all this new character named Nero.
Terrible.
I was disheartened, but I still.
You mean Ichigo, right?
I was about to say that, goddammit.
Took my joke.
I'm gonna fucking sue you.
Honestly, that game, I played the first 2 parts, and I fucking just quit. I was like, that's
so much backtracking, and the enemies respawn. It is terrible.
I was like, that's it. This game is fucking stupid.
It's terrible. It really is.
And this new game, the new Devil May Cry, the reboot looks...
Oh, God.
Dante looks so emo.
I'm sorry.
No. Have you seen the main developer of it? He made Dante look exactly like him.
Of course he did.
look at this guy's you look at this guy, you put their pictures next to each other, same haircut, same face, same complexion.
Okay, so in other words, this dude wants to put Devil May Cry and just now turn one of the most badass, manly fucking characters. Dante's pretty much Kamino with demon powers, and you're transforming him into Sasuke.
Tsubasa, rage quit.
Team Fortress 2.
Really?
Oh, you don't want to hear me if I'm on NG Power, one of the modded servers, NG Powered, when I get against a bunch of assholes that all run Demo Man and Pyro. I get so fucking mad. People don't want to sit in calls with me when I start yelling at my computer.
I'm just going to throw it out there. Your voice reminds me of one of those characters.
I'm afraid to know which one.
I can't remember.
If you make a muffled scream, you sound like the Pyro guy.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I've rage quit at that, and I think there was another game I rage quit at. Soul Calibur 2 for the GameCube.
For the PS2?
No, GameCube, the one that had
with Link? Man, I would be playing that just for Link.
I bought it because I wasn't a cool kid. I didn't have a PS2.
But we got Heihachi, and he was terrible.
I think the one game that I hated playing the most, but I still can't stop myself from going back to it, is Counter-Strike.
I'm doing something, you gotta go.
I hate dying in Counter-Strike. I hate when I got my gun pointed at them. I mean, in Counter-Strike, a rule of thumb is when you shoot full auto, you should aim at their feet, just because the bullets are going to rise. Even though it doesn't look like that on the screen, the bullets are going to go up. Yeah. And I'm not that much of a spray and pray dude, but seriously, when I'm bursting my gun at you, okay, and you're standing there and taking it, alright, and you're seriously eating my 5.56 NATO rounds, I get a little mad about that. And if someone eats my bullets and then they kill me, it's immediately escape, quit, and my fuck yes. Like, that game makes me mad, and I usually don't I don't like rage too hard, but Starcraft 2 makes me kind of mad. Like, in fact, I was telling you guys before, I was playing, and I was shitting on this guy. Alright, he had no chance. I should have won, alright? I 4-gated him. For those of you who don't know, you could Google it. Alright, 4-gate is like, it's pretty much an all-in build. All-in meaning if I don't win with that attack, I'm done for. But what happened is I attacked him, and he expanded early. I killed his expansion, and I force-fielded his ramp. So, force-fielding meaning, I put like this invisible barrier on his ramp so that his workers couldn't go up back to mine at his original base. So I killed all this stuff, and then I made my own expansion, played through the game, and the guy comes and kills me with like GG lords, okay, meaning brood lords, and it's like a late game unit. Either way, I didn't even say good game. I just quit, and I turned off the game, and that's something. I find myself doing that every time I lose a game in StarCraft. It's like I quit the game and then I just immediately quit. Like I shut the game off, go on Facebook for 5 minutes, and like, all right, fuck, I'll try and play again. I'll do the same thing. I'll just quit out because I get so mad because it's not like you play for 5 minutes and you're like, okay, I've had enough. It's like it takes 5 minutes for the game to really unfold. By the time you lose a game, if you lose, it's like 20 minutes of your life you're never getting back.
Like, it's kind of going along that lines. I don't have a specific game I rage quit at, but I have specific moments in a game where I rage quit. This is more along the lines of the last generation of consoles. When you're playing, like, some kind of RPG or some kind of game for about an hour.
Oh, here we go. I know where you're going.
You don't save and the game freezes.
Oh, God.
Fuck!
Dead Rising 1. Oh. I dropped that game like a freaking bad habit, man. I couldn't play for like 30 minutes. Like, if I died, and you know it's so stupid how you save? man, let me go take a piss so I can save my game. Like, really, bro? I think like the game developers like were trying to like link something together so people didn't forget to shit and piss. But seriously, I played that game. The gameplay is cool. There's nothing better than killing slow zombies.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But it was just the whole saving thing was stupid. I couldn't deal with it, and that's when I was like, I bought it, I sell it.
Yeah.
I actually have a recent story with this with Metal Gear Solid 4.
Ooh.
I was right before the part where you meet Meryl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I played for like 4 hours after that. And I'm so used to games auto-saving that I forgot you had to save. So after I died one time, I said, okay, I'm done with the game for now. I boot it off. I go back like 3 days later. I start up the game, and I walk, and I'm like, I don't remember being at this part. And I move like 5 steps, and it's the cutscene with Meryl, and I cut the game off, and I have not played it since.
I think the Japanese figured out you were black, so they didn't want it to autosave.
Oh!
Not autosave.
Autosave.
I had that in KOTOR. Where like,
oh god,
like when I first played it on like back on the original Xbox, we're just like, it's probably something along. I was probably on Kashyyyk or something. You know, I'd met and they're like, all right, go to the Shadowlands. And I get all the way to the Shadowlands right at the end where you're like talking to the star map hologram, and I like pretty much told it to fuck off, and then it sends those really, really strong ass droids to kill you. And I just died, and I'm like, okay, load last save. No!
I've had that happen to me now. Like I just recently bought Mass Effect 1 for the first time forever.
That's another game you gotta save.
Yeah, look at this. I've now had 3 different times where I've gotten an incredibly sick armor for my character. I've gotten seriously, a high spec weapon for myself or a teammate, and I made that made this person a tank. But then, thinking it'll autosave, I get killed. I load the game up. It's all gone.
That's why Mass Effect 2 is so much better because it does autosave.
Oh my god, I so mad. I went into this one cutscene, and I had like this beautiful, like just high spec armor. I was fighting like this whole wave of Geth. Like, it was.
I know what planet you're on. I know what planet you're talking about too.
So many. I'm lighting them up. They're not touching me. All of a sudden, I get like EMP'd somehow, and one of the tank fucking Geth shoot their giant plasma cannon. Pretty much, people, if you played Halo, the Wraith tank shot. That's what this thing looked like, and it landed at my feet.
He had hot plasma in his ass.
Yeah, and it killed me. I figure, oh my god, I was just fighting for 15 fucking minutes. I gotta load back up and do this. I load back up, I'm like 20 minutes behind that fucking part in total.
Yeah, that makes you, oh, that goes for Dragon Age 1, Dragon Age Origins.
Never played any Dragon Age.
Actually, Dragon Age is a very, very fun game. But yeah, beside from that, I just want to ask, anyone in here have any specific like nerd rage in general? This being
we all
different.
have it to a degree. That's why we're all here.
Yeah. The way I got my gamer tag, it happened at an MLG.
Oh God, I was there.
We had been warming up since the day before, and I mean this is the first event. So the first event was Hammerbursts. It was the starting weapon. Hammerbursts make the game.
It's a semi-automatic gun.
And it hurts, and it just makes the game way too slow. So I had went down into the middle of the map on Blood Drive, and I bodied like 3 people. I then proceeded to get up and flex my arms and tell the other team to get fucking bodied.
No. Let me put this in a better reaction for you. He literally stood up, flexed his flabby little muscles at the time.
Yes.
And then he didn't say get fucking bodied. He didn't even yell it. He like grunted. Get fucking body!
And so then one of the pros, his girlfriend comes over and goes, "Can we calm down the nerd rage?" And from there on in, that's how it happened.
His entire team, including me, because I was one of the spectators at the time.
Yeah.
Dying.
Oh, hold on. We gotta wrap this up.
How long have we been going?
We're at an hour 10 right now.
All right.
So let's go out on this question. Is there a game out right now that you would recommend?
I was about to say that too.
Anything Assassin's Creed, anything .hack, pretty much.
And if I had to recommend a strategy game, I say everyone try out Starcraft 2. It's noob friendly in the beginning, but it's harder as you play multiplayer.
Alice Madness returns for the
PS3,
that game. I'm already on chapter 4 of that game. It's really good.
All right.
It is a little glitchy, but
I would say for the PS3, Heavy Rain.
Jason!
I agree.
And for the 360, I would say, trying to think of a game that I'm really... Deus Ex.
Deus Ex?
Yes.
I guess. I've heard mixed things, but okay.
It's really good. I don't know who's saying those bad things about. They should kill themselves.
I've heard it.
That game is so good.
We'll be doing a part 2 of this sooner or later, and we'll discuss this kind of crap.
Okay.
Like at the end of
it's like a better version of Fallout to me.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. But guys, we hope you guys have enjoyed this.
Hey, I didn't say anything. What the hell, man?
It's DA.
Fine. Hurry up.
It's like, for recent games, LA Noire.
No, that game is terrible.
No, don't listen to him.
It's Grand Theft Auto with rules. No.
I loved it. I love the whole crime solving aspect of it, just scenery and stuff like that. And then just the actual story, it doesn't have the expected ending you would think, and I really.
Oh yeah, the story was good, but like I said before, when you're when you get somebody in a lie and you choose lie and you pick evidence, it has to be that specific evidence, even though it could be 4 different things and it would still fit. You got to pick that specific evidence, and it's ridiculous.
Well, you're just a bad investigator, is what you are.
No. Let me throw this.
Come on.
If it's got a sheet of paper with lottery numbers, that is the evidence you need. But if it's got somebody's signature on a lottery number, the person you're interrogating signature on a lottery number, that's not the evidence, even though it can be used as the evidence. That's stupid. It's so stupid.
Again, we'll discuss why we like and dislike certain games another time. Let's wrap it up, boys.
Yeah, all right. But just thank again Tsubasa for coming on.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Wait,
And,
he ain't not said his.
My bad. I don't even know if you guys were talking to me. I was watching Starcraft, no joke.
no, Tsubasa his. Tsubasa said his.
Okay.
You did say his.
Yeah.
Game, I would say you were going to say Bayonetta.
No, I wasn't. The PSP K-On! Game. It is a good game.
All right. At that point, I'm
40
forcing
hours
us to close. At that point, I'm forcing us to close.
It is a good game. If you're a fan of the show, seek that game out.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank TsubasaAMV Pro here and my buddy here, Nerd Rage. Kevin, thanks for joining us. And hope you guys have enjoyed the gaming session. If you guys like this, let us know, and we'll probably do another one another time. If you guys have any requests, any games you want to hear us talk about, just anything in general, anything else you want to hear us talk about at all, let us know in the comments. Like, favorite, subscribe. That's what we say, right?
Yep. All
And
right.
if you like my black joke, post a picture of Ray Charles.
All right.
For extra points, post the one going, I ain't doing shit till you whip out a tit.
All right, that's how you go out.
Ray Charles wouldn't be able to see it, though.
All right. That's a good.
Okay.
That's it. That's a good line to go out on, boys and girls. Let's get out of here.
See you guys.
Later.
Later.
Right.